Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Rolling down the road as always because there's work to do. I always got lots of work to do, and I am ecstatic. If I don't have something to do, I go crazy, but I'm happy as can be because I got plenty to do. I got some packages here that are going out. This is going to Alaska. Ava, I've got your Michael Irving, Joe Barty going out. The other stuff, I've got to package up and finish those. And I've got a butcher block for Randy Sykes. You'll get it, I believe, on Thursday, so you'll have it in time for that event that you got. So I got that squared away, getting down the road, and going to be doing some more work on the floor and stuff. And the news, of course, in the NFL does not stop just because I got work to do. I haven't seen the full release schedule and so on, but they're doing bits and pieces. And it looks like the Chargers and the Chiefs are going to be, I believe, Thursday night, the 15th. Chargers, Chiefs. That's going to be a big game because we look at the AFC West. That division is loaded. They are going to be like the NFC West was last year with Russell Wilson, of course, joining Denver. You've got some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in that division, and you've seen those teams really go deep in on free agency. So, yeah, we'll see. Be glad that we're not playing the AFC West this year that we played them last year because, like I said, that's going to be a juggernaut to go through. Other news that's going to be interesting is Fox Sports has announced that Tom Brady is going to be one of their lead analysts. Let me say that again. Fox Sports has announced that Tom Brady, when he retires, will be one of their lead analysts, which is great that he's already got a job lined up for if and when he retires. Now, my question will be will he be collecting Social Security by the time he actually starts? Because it doesn't seem like he's in any hurry to slow down. It just doesn't. Shout out to Tom Brady. It seems that Tom Brady has evolved since he's left New England. New England, everything is basically the company line. They really control the narrative on everything else. And Tom Brady was just like a robot, a machine. It's just, always doing exactly what they wanted. From the time he got out from New England, it seemed like he was finally able to be free of that narrative and able to actually breathe a sigh of relief and start showing a little bit more character. The fact that, we see him this past week joking about the tuck rule where, he's looking around, it might have been a fumble, a little self-deprecating. Or not deprecating, he's not making fun of himself, just basically saying, we got a break on that one. And that's not the only break that he's got. I mean, let's be real here. He sold his soul to the devil. That's the only way you can explain him still being able to play as long as he has, getting all those rings and stuff like that. He's gotten some extra help from somewhere. But, Tom Brady going to be a lead analyst for Fox Sports. It's pretty big, pretty cool. Be interested to see how he does. See if he takes the spot from Tony Romo. Could be. Well, with that being said, I'm going to keep on rolling down the road, and I'm going to let you guys know I'm working on something really, really big. They say, I don't know if they say it or not, but if you work hard enough and you put out in the universe what you want to achieve, put it out there, and then bust your ass to make it happen, it can happen. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't know how much time I have on God's green earth here, but I'm going to make sure I make the most of every day. And it's kind of funny because last night I went into a favorite family restaurant that we going to for about 18 years. And been going there so long, the father has retired and his son has taken over for it. And he now has somebody else taking over for it. I think it might be his son that's taking over for it. And so I hadn't seen him in a while, and chewing the fat, so to speak, and just talking about life in general and what I've been up to and what he's been up to and stuff. And, he said, make the most of every day, man. He said, because, our time here is short. I was like, no truer words have ever been spoken. And so you have to work hard, but also play hard too. And try and make your dreams come true. And try and look out for others. And that's what I'm definitely trying to do. All right, good people. Have a great day, and I will see you down the road. I'm going to be activating a film breakdown about John Ridgway. I am so hyped with some of these players that we've drafted. What's crazy is we listen to so many people, talking about draft prospects and stuff. We watch the combine and things, and they get us hooked on players that they think are going to be great and stuff, and we fall into the trap of believing that what we hear from, this mock draft and that mock draft, and this guy is going to be terrible and this guy is going to be great and so on, without realizing that most of the time none of these guys are ever right. And the ones that we actually have to at least listen to are the ones that have actually done well with it. And that would be actually Will McClay. And hats off to Will McClay, because Will McClay has been lights out when it comes to finding prospects. A lot better than most people. The Cowboys have to be in the top 5 in drafting. And Lord knows that's the only thing that saved the Dallas Cowboys' ass, is drafting. So, be cool. Let's see what we got. Some of them will pan out, some of them won't. But if we can get 3 good players out of a draft, you're ahead of the curve. And looking at some of the things and understanding reasons why they drafted certain players, John Ridgway is one of those great examples. That is a spot where we have not focused on in forever. And he has a certain set of skills that you can use at a certain set of times. And see, this is with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick was famous for not just having really good frontline players, but understanding that it's beyond just my 11 starters on each side. It's really about 35 guys, that I have certain guys that'll be, I might only use them for 15 plays, but those 15 plays give me an advantage and a different look in certain situations. And having enough guys that maybe I don't have all of the all-pros and the Pro Bowlers and stuff, but when I lose a player, I'm not dropping from a Pro Bowler to a guy that shouldn't be in the NFL. That we can absorb more hits by having a lot of really good players and being able to say, we've got depth. I'm thinking that's what the Cowboys are really developing on this defense, especially on the defensive line, where we can be like the 90s, where we can pull in and rotate more guys and have wave after wave. But we'll see. And I think that John Ridgway is definitely one of those guys that's going to end up being there. All right, I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.